I was reading some quotes of yours recently, and I wanted to quote them back to you because they were powerful. You once said, quote, "There's no secret to greatness. What separates the good from the great is the very rare trait of not being satisfied with good." You went on to say, if you want the victory, then be prepared for the fight. And Phil, when I heard that, it immediately reminded me of Michael Jordan as we saw him in the documentary The Last Dance, where we saw what it takes to win, and it ain't always pretty what it takes to win. And I was wondering, from a guy who's been at the top, who changed the game, who brought real professionalism to the sport, can you tell us, what does it actually take to win?
A lot of faith in yourself. Just understanding that every day is an opportunity that must be seized with massive action. So you can't just dabble in these things. You have to really own who the heck you are. But to be honest, you truly have to figure out what your current habits are. Because I think a lot of people talk about their goals, but they're not assessing their current habits, because those same habits are going to yield either positive or negative results. So for me, it was always okay, when I won my first amateur competition, I'm thinking, okay, what were my current habits? Although I won, how can I improve on that? And over the course of a 15+ year career, I was able to garner 7 Olympia titles. But overall, it was more about taking each moment, each day, and breaking things down even to the minute of why I do what I do, and understanding that if some things don't work, I actually have the answer as to how to pivot. But when we always talk about pivoting, sometimes we pivot into a negative direction because we're just trying to avoid what's really in front of us, which is the hard work. Maybe I need to pivot and face my own fears, face myself, face the criticism, take it and produce more knowledge and education about who I am, more emotional intelligence, and just go for it.